Here we are. Good morning. Friday morning at that, right? It's finally Friday afternoon here on the ship. Just hit that go live button, so I know several notifications are going out to those who are subscribed and who have ringed the bell. So we'll give just a few minutes for everyone to hop on and say good morning. I'm sitting in Serenity. He's sitting in Serenity. So we're going to talk for just a little bit. Amanda is on her way. We're going to jump in the hot tub, I think, for the first time. 15-day cruise, you thought would have been in the hot tub already, right? Has not happened yet. It's been busy. Travis, good morning. Prince, Apilia, David, Nancy, you guys are the first ones that commented, so you can be our testers. There's Joni as well. Let us know how the video and audio is. The quality, I was afraid, might suffer because we are all the way forward, and of course we're on deck 15, so sometimes the internet is worse the higher up and the further from midship you go. There's Hayden, Monty, hello, Vanessa, good, sounds great. Hope the video quality is good as well. Kenny, good morning. Someone asked about the kiddos and just a couple things before we get started. So I'm on my phone, right? Good. I'm on my phone so I can see 3 comments at a time, and as people comment, the other ones disappear. So if you have a question or if you say something and I don't see it or I don't answer it, it's because literally it disappears. And so thank you for that. David Z, it's good to see you, Steve and Nancy. But if you ask a question or have a comment, I don't see it, and you really want me to see it or address it, just ask it again, okay? Dee's here from Atlanta, Georgia. There's quite a few people on the ship from Atlanta. One of our comedians even right now is from Atlanta. Kiddos are doing good. This is sea day number 5 in a row. So let's start with that question on this Friday morning. I know a lot of us love cruising, right? A lot of us would rather be on a cruise ship right now than at home or at work. Hayden, that's good news. What are your thoughts about 5 sea days? Not necessarily could you do it or could you not do it? That's an easy question, right? Yes or no. What are your thoughts? Would you be excited? Would you be looking forward to 5 sea days? Or would you power through maybe because the itinerary was a great one? You wanted to go to the ports. Cassie, hello. Chris, hello. Let me know your thoughts. We are on sea day number 5. We only have one more tomorrow, 6. And then we're in Halifax for 1 day, and then a sea day, and then it's all over. It's all over in New York City. Will G would look forward to it. 5 might be a bit much. Al, hello there in Georgia. It is a lot. But I know I've mentioned this a couple of times. I've been working this week, my daytime job, and that's helped split things up. I've worked really 8 hours a day. And so that's helped me. Hands, he says, yeah, 5 days since last cruise, 5 days until your next one, David. How about that? Tim would love the sea days. We have loved it. And let me say this, kudos to Carnival for, I'm going to use the term spicing things up. They have spiced things up a little bit. They have done some different things that either you don't see anymore or maybe they're new. We just had the wobbly knees contest. Literally, it's you should have seen some of these knees up there on stage that have been operated on and all kinds of looks. They had judges to judge the knees. They did different activities and dancing and parading and walking, and it was like the hairy chest contest except for knees. And so they just had that, and now they're about to have frog races. Hope air quality in New York City is better. Nancy, we need to talk about that here in just a second because I know that you guys are much more in tune to what's going on than I am. I do, of course, have the internet package, but some of the things are hard to get to load. YouTube has been great. Uploading content has been great. But like if you try to use the CNN or Fox app or something like that, it's not great. So they had a horse racing this morning. It wasn't live. It wasn't simulcast on TV. They were stick figures, but you could literally bet on the horses, and they had a game which determined what horses won. I mean, it was cool. And like Joni said and points out, it's a Journeys cruise, so they do some of those different things. Tonight, and there is extra buzz around the ship today because it's the throwback day, right? I wish I would have grabbed the newspaper today. They're doing a lot of different things. Tonight is the captain's gala dinner. The menu tonight is pretty good. We've already had our formal night with lobster. That was like night 2 or 3 of the cruise. We have lobster again tonight, lobster tail, and this time it comes with 3 grilled shrimp as well. And there's the menu's outstanding. It really is. Lobster bisque is on the menu. Jumbo Gulf shrimp cocktail as an appetizer. So everyone is excited tonight about the main dining room. Which area do you think has been better for outdoor events, midship, pool, or aft? Nick, that is a great question. It really is. And I've seen too Carnival play with this idea because the first half of the cruise, everything was in the aft. Everything is aft part of the ship, all the activities, and they're trying to do more for midship. And so traditional Carnival style, the aft part has worked out well. They've amped up and they've put more speakers back there. So it is loud. They're pumping in the music. It is the traditional kind of heartbeat of the ship. But I've enjoyed midship too, and the events that are there. Like everything right now is going on midship. The horse races this morning were midship. They've had trivia. They've had trivia around the pool. I've never seen trivia take place around the Lido Deck midship pool area. So the outdoor events, the traditional stuff, I think the aft pool is better, but they're finding creative things to do midship. And so I don't hate it. There's been so many comments. I hope some of the people are on here. There's so many comments like, Derek, did you not know that this ship wasn't built for Carnival? Derek, didn't you know that Carnival's trying to do something different? Uh-huh. Yes. Yeah. Watch the content. I've reported it for months. I know they're trying to do something different. And when I say that it's different, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. You guys should see, go back and see some of the comments of people saying stuff. They're acting like I didn't know what to expect. I knew what to expect. I'm just sharing the experience. Trivia by the pool would be cool, Monty. It is cool. It really is. But they're doing all kinds of different stuff, and we're having a blast. It is. There's a lot of different stuff, but I think a lot of cruisers wanted to see something different. You know, a lot of you that are on here, and a lot of cruisers that are on this ship, have cruised over and over, and you love the experience, but you want to see something different. Lido Tito, thank you very much for pointing this out, and I've put this in our Facebook group, Lido Tito, for this cruise. As 1.4 thousand members, and I'm asking people exactly what Lido is. We've done a lot of the work, right? We've done 80-90% of the work, and we're so close for Usnavi, Michelle, Abear in Norwegian Cruise Lines Giving Joy contest. She's in the top 25, and that's awesome because I think it's over 40,000 teachers nominated. She's in the top 25, but the top 20 will be recognized. And so if you have not voted yet, Lido Tito, please put the link in the comment section. It takes just a few minutes. Put your first name, put your last name, put your email address, click send. It shoots you an email and says, hey, is this really you? You say yes, and you just voted. If you have multiple email addresses, let's try to get Usnavi recognized as a top 20 teacher in America and a free 7-day cruise on Norwegian's new Viva cruise ship. She deserves it. She does. I know I've missed a lot of comments. Just trying to catch up on things this morning, and it's quiet here. So let me show you around here a little bit. Of course, this is Serenity, so some people that come here for the peace and quiet. Hey, Ben, I may be too loud for some people, but there's not many people up here, and I will show you why. It is, it may be up to 65 degrees right now. It's been pretty cool, and the ship's horn is not blowing anymore. It's been blowing. Well, I'll talk about that as I walk. The ship's horn has been blowing every minute for the last almost 2 days. A lot of us love the ship's horn, right? It's one of those sounds that is more than a sound. It's a feeling. You can taste the food. You can feel You could feel the vibe of the cruise. We love the horn. But the horn's been going off every minute for almost 2 days because of fog. I will show you around. The fog is actually dissipating some. Starlink internet's been great for the most part. For what I need it to do, it's been good. My chest hair. Okay, we turn this thing around and walk around a little bit. Again, there may be people here trying to relax. There's the Serenity Spirits. You see it over here? Spirits with a Z bar. It's not open maybe right now. I don't know. I would take a drink. I've got coffee, but I would take a drink. But so yeah, deck 15 forward. And let's just see what we got here. I'll show you behind the bar, right? Yeah, we'll G it. I love the horn, don't get me wrong. But every Z, that may be your bar. You just pointed that out, right? Spirits with a Z. There's your bar, Z. And there's no, the salad or the snacks that they have on sea days. Some have asked about that. But look at the Serenity, guys. Absolutely beautiful. Of course, I'm going to give you a full ship tour. It'll be up. It's going to take me a little while. Those things take a long time to capture and make. Do you prefer Vista over Venezia? If they were doing same selling, same itinerary, like they're both doing the exact same thing, I would choose. Man, that is hard. I think I would choose Venezia over Vista. Amanda's going to be here in a second. I'll ask her that. And that's an amazing question. Who asked that? It disappeared. Hayden. That's an unbelievable question because they're the same class of ship, right? Now, Venezia was built in 2019. She hadn't been used much because of COVID. But just the attention to detail on this ship, you guys see, I know they're fake plants, but Vista and Panorama, yes, are very similar. Panorama is a little bit newer. Yep. Debbie, it was great to see you as well. We're considering Venezia. You should book her. Matter of fact, we'll help you with that, right? Amanda has actually been working all morning. Serenity, and this honestly sums up the ship. Just the attention to detail, the extras, the elegance. They didn't have to put all the plants out. And it's not like there's just a dozen of them. Look around. Hey, Rhonda. The greenery, lots of blues and greens. Even just the colors on the deck. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I'm just telling you, there's a lot of Frenze. Yes, is going to be a sister ship. She's a sister ship. Of course, she's Costa, and she'll be sailing from the West Coast in 2024. Hopefully, there's news about a I would say transatlantic, but it could be Atlantic or Pacific. We don't know that date yet. Show outside here, it's the fog this is the best it's been in 2 days, actually. That's not even a fair sight because of the glass. I can hold it up, I guess. So the fog has been bad. Of course, we're middle Atlantic, right? So I've heard several people say, why is it so foggy? I said, it's location. Location, right? But I guess our visibility has increased a lot more because, again, that horn was ringing every minute. I'll go around here real quick just to show you. A lot of the spaces, like this Serenity, it's similar to Vista class. Just more details, more attention to detail. And it's empty. Like I said, it's probably 65, 67 out here. So people are inside, and they are having some games and action and stuff like that. Midship Lido deck, we just left the wobbly knee competition. It is more boxed off too. Thanks for relaxing with us. Daggum water slides. Is it still 51 inches or have we dropped it yet?
No, it's still 51.
They're going to drop it, they said, but probably not this sailing. The tallest in the fleet, 51. Usually it's 42 and 48. The other Carnival, other 24 ships. This one, the yellow slide, is 42. You can ride it 42 inches, and then the other two up here are 51. And maybe that was carried over from Costa, I don't know. But I've been told they're going to change it, but maybe not this sailing. So we'll see. Let's see. You can see right here. The roof is covered. The dome is covered here on midship Lido deck, and of course you see the stack. Is the slide closed? No, it's open. It's open. It is. The water might be cold, but the slide is open. Yep. Sky course, I don't see anyone on it. It's closed. Yeah, the fog is much better. It looks different, doesn't it, Hayden? I've had some people tell me, they're like, I just can't do it. I can't do it. The whale tail is not there. The Carnival tail is not there. There is a C on the side of, they left that, of course, for Costa, but they're like, I just can't do it. It does look so different, but she's a beautiful ship. She is, and the water slides are fun. They're a lot of fun and go fast. We'll have to hop on hopefully before the cruise one more time. Let's go back. Amanda is, she's gonna be eventually. Anyway, if you want to see more of the ship, where are we cruising to? 14 asked. We are headed to Halifax, Nova Scotia. We'll talk about that. I know you guys, like I said, are more up to date. But if you want to see more of the ship, I've gone live, I think, 3 other times maybe the last 4 or 5 days. And I take you around the atrium, decks 4 and 5. And so if you want to see some more of that, then check out those videos. And we'll try to go live maybe this afternoon as well. Amanda was changing into her swimsuit and then going to join us. So I'll sit back down here until she gets here. Oh yeah, New England would be cool. Soda machines on Lido deck. There are not soda machines. It is, you just order. You order. You thought they would have put the machines like they did on Celebration and Mardi Gras, but what time is it? It's afternoon. It's 1, maybe 1. Amanda, what time is it?
It's about that time.
About that time. That's right.
It's about 1 o'clock.
It's 1 o'clock here. We've gained hours every couple of days.
Lose that. Oh, you mean gaining going back?
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Sorry, you're right.
You're good. You're good. Yeah, it's about 1 o'clock, so it's afternoon. Guys Burger is open. Amanda didn't eat coming up here. How many shots of Fireball have we had? I have not had any Z. I'll have to get one in your honor. And I have had 3 Guys Burgers the whole cruise. 2 of the new burgers, and only one regular burger. It is island time. There we go, Apilia. You're exactly right. So now we're just an hour ahead. Okay, I haven't kept up. With time because we've been on island time. Amanda just walked up. She's going to check out the hot tubs really quick. I know I missed some questions and comments when I was walking around some. Yeah, the Firenze, if we can help book the Firenze, of course, we will absolutely help you do that. I know the colors, it was neat, and I get the reasoning of they want to keep the history of the Costa brand, keep the funnel maybe, but use Carnival colors. I don't know. Put Carnival on the side of the ship beside Venezia. On another one of my videos, I point that out, that Venezia is still on the side of the ship. She's on the side, and they've removed Costa, but Venezia is off-centered. They should have added Carnival. I don't know. Will you guys ever cruise out of Long Beach? Absolutely, we will. We're working on that in 2024, our 2024 plans. Chris, you're right about that. Is it island time or sea day time? We haven't seen anything. We've seen whales and dolphins. Honestly, we really have. But we haven't seen another ship. That's right, Will G. Exactly right. Cruising on July 25th. What ship? We are looking for a cruise actually in late July. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know the week, probably the last week of July before Amanda goes back to school in August. but we're looking for something, so let's see where you're going. So let's talk about, thank you, Nancy. I was about to say, let's talk about some of this. I know Halifax, there were wildfires. I saw that they were 100% contained. A lot of people with this fog, it was reported it was shared on our Facebook page for this group that this is the smoke from the wildfire, and it's not. You'd be able, of course, to smell it, but it's just fog in the north middle Atlantic. I mean, it's just what it is. But I saw the fire was contained. Of course, our thoughts and prayers go out to those who are impacted, those who have lost homes. Hopefully no one's lost life. I don't know, though. I haven't been able to keep up with it as close as what I usually would at home. But then I saw the impact and effects of smoke in the northeastern United States. I saw that New York City had the worst air in the world, is what one report said. I didn't see a second report, and doing what I do, I usually try to see it twice before I say it. But I did see one report that said it was the worst air quality in the world the other day. I hope it's better. We still have 4 days before we get there, and so you can tell we're moving. The ship is on the phone is on a tripod, but the ship is moving. Absolutely, yeah. Carry on some drinks. Hopefully everything is better, or will be better, though. There's a lot of people starting to wonder, starting to ask questions, and of course Carnival has not shared anything yet. One thing that I thought was interesting yesterday that I know I enjoyed and others did as well, the captain and officers were interactive and sharing updates of where we were at in proximity to the Titanic, and announced even 15 or 20 minutes before. We were about 3 miles on the north side, and the captain gave us a 20-minute warning of, hey, we're going to be there in 20 minutes. And so that was neat. Other cruise lines do more. Holland America, I know that their standing protocol is every time they pass it, they actually stop and lay a wreath. Royal Caribbean usually does some sort of rose petals or something like that. But there was no real ceremony, and there were a couple of people asked about a buoy or something. It was neat to at least be updated with that. Pakita, I'm looking for I see you asked your question marks. I don't see your question, though. Ask it again. I'll try to answer it. I don't see it. Will you try to do the Carnival Liberty next? I told you, the higher you go, the more forward or away from the middle you go, the more spotty it is. Can you hear me now, Florentine? Hopefully it works now. Yeah, internet's good, but it's not perfect, right? I'll show you this. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba.
Are you live?
Yeah.
The Serenity's nice. I like all the plants.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Amanda, Apilia, the ships are getting a Starlink as they go into dry dock. Amanda, someone asked, same itinerary, same dates, the Vista, the Venezia, or side by side, which ship are you taking?
What room do we have? Do we have Havana? We have the kids.
You tell me.
Kids, the Vista.
If we have kids, Amanda says the Vista.
Because of the water area.
Yes.
And then if it's just us, I say this ship.
So just us, Amanda says this ship. If we have the kids, Vista, and she referenced the water park, as I've referenced a couple times. If you have kiddos below the age of 8, there's not a lot at the water park for them to do. See how much the kids can't be in Havana. No, well, over 12 can be, if they're over 12. Yep. So Amanda says both. Just get me on a ship, right?
That's right.
See if the internet stays with us. It's been pretty good, but it did go out there for a second. Who knows why? A couple other things. I thought it was neat. Last night, we went to the comedy show and got out of comedy, and the captain was out there, and he said, I said, hey, Captain. He said, hey. He said, I watched your show. I was talking about him on the show 2 days ago. It's like, I saw your show. It's the first thing he said. And I said, hey, these stabilizers have been working great. The ship has not had hardly any movement. And he said, you know what? I said, what? He said, I haven't even turned them on. And that's pretty impressive because we've had some choppy water, as is usual, sailing in the Atlantic, North Atlantic. And he said, I haven't even turned the stabilizers on. So I thought that was cool. It was really cool. Jeffrey's at work. I'm sorry, but at least it's Friday, right? At least it is Friday. The weekend is here, and I've heard, of course, we're from Arkansas, but I've heard that the temps have warmed up, so maybe at least it's feeling like summertime. One thing that I've missed, and I knew I was getting myself into it, I didn't expect it to be warm, but I've missed some warm weather. I would love to stay on 4 more hours, Jeffrey says. I'd love to stay on and sail Thursday from New York going to the Caribbean. And we would. Matter of fact, we looked at it today. Amanda said, let's do it. She gave me the green light. I said, you know what? We have a baseball tournament. So we're going home. If we did not have a baseball tournament, we would stay in New York. We get there Tuesday. We'd stay Tuesday night, Wednesday night, which we already are. We're supposed to fly home Thursday, but we would get back on the ship if we didn't have a baseball tournament. Sunrise was bad. I was sick, and I usually don't get sick. That is not good at all. There's Mr. Colin. He's awake. He's alive.
Hungover, but sorry.
That ain't good. 90 degrees in Central Texas. That's what someone else said. They said it warmed up a little bit, which I'm ready for. I am. You ready for some 90-degree weather?
Bro, nah, I'm living in Phoenix. It's freezing, dude.
Oh, man. I'm ready. Now, I'm in shorts and a T-shirt. That's just me. All the time, usually. He says he's hungover. You need a Bloody Mary from the bar that's not open.
What? Why is it? Oh, because nobody's up here. Nah, I need a Sex
There
on
are
the Beach.
people. There are people up here.
You still got my blonde or my Sex on the Beach later?
I guess. I've got drinks on the card. The different font, too. Did you notice that? Like maybe a European thing. 85 in North Carolina. There's Nick.
Nick!
We've been on for almost 30 minutes, and I told that we were on the Lido deck. Did you see the wobbly knee competition?
Nah.
That was painful.
I just got out of the tour.
Oh, well, tell us about that then.
So let's see, where do we go? So first off, we started.
How about we give you a mic?
All right, go on.
Picking on your string there.
I saw the brig. I saw where you belong sometimes.
Uh-oh.
But nah, so I'm trying to think where we started off. So we started.
So, Colin just finished the behind the scenes tour, the first one on the Venezia. Do we have any food left? Is the question.
Oh, nah, so they were doing sea day brunch when we went in there because we went in between the Marco Polo and the gondola, whatever the other restaurant is called.
Yep.
We watched them prepare food in there. Of course, they teach you about how to cook the good old chocolate melting cake, which I've seen a million times now. They show me every single time I go in there. And then from there we proceeded to go down to deck Alpha, which is 0. Mm-hmm. We went through the crew areas. We went to the engine control room. We didn't get to go to the engine room or the bridge because of the fog currently. Because are they still blowing the horn right now?
They had just stopped.
Oh, really?
That's why I think it's better because they've been blowing it every minute, have not for almost 2 days.
Well, they weren't blowing it for a while last night, but then it started around 3:30 when I went to bed.
And we love the sound of the horn. Don't get us wrong.
Oh,
right?
we like it. But some of the people in the group chat, they're
are
like, why do they have to do that? It's like, so we don't run over a sailboat.
Yeah, I mean, it's international maritime law. Literally, they have to. Yeah.
Morning, Rick.
Hey, Rick.
But, so then we went to the laundry folding station. We saw a crew room. What else did we see? We learned about their alcohol limits, about how much they can and can't drink, because they still have to be able to operate the ship if it's sinking.
Emergency. Yep.
Knock on wood. What else did we see? We saw a lot. It was a lot of information. I recommend to do it, but
Was it 109 on this ship? How much was it?
I don't know. I just kind of bought it. We're getting 30% back because we don't get to go to the ship or the brig. No, we saw the brig and where like the dead people go, whatever that's called, the morgue.
I wondered you know, the average age on this ship, what do you think it is? I mean, 60.
I'm guessing 65.
And we've been on the, I mean, almost 2 weeks.
I'm like one of the probably like top like 50 youngest.
Yeah, you.
Besides like these little kids.
The kiddos.
There's nobody my age on this. I was complaining to you about that. By the way, if you ever want to call the engine control room, the number's 798.
798.
If you ever got any problems, call them. Because they control your AC as well, apparently. And they control your toilet pressure. They control pretty much anything and everything in this ship.
Dang. Tina's got a question. Her question is regarding the Costa Concordia.
Oh, no.
Every time you see that Costa smokestack, do you think of the Concordia? And I would be lying if I said, I don't think about it every time, but I do. Sometimes it triggers.
When the smoke alarms went off from the fog machine the other night,
Oh,
I said to Coco, I said, oh, we singing like the Costa Concordia? He was like, we're thinking about it. But nah, I genuinely forget that I feel like there's a Carnival funnel. It doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother me.
I've forgotten that's here.
I've had some messages of people saying I will not book the ship because of the funnel.
I know, but I thought
lack
that too.
thereof.
I thought it bugged me at first too. It doesn't. It doesn't bug me at all, one bit. I love it.
Yeah,
It's kind of nice to have something change up a little bit. But
I agree.
we are really rocking right now.
I'm literally I'm stabilizing the stabilizer.
Well,
But we are on 15 and we are, look at that.
we were below the waterline for a while, and like the ship, it was going, like we were in the engine control room. They have portholes there, and the waves are crashing against the window.
Golly.
It was bad for a while. But that's what you get with these transatlantics once you get to not California. Holy crap, Canada.
Yeah. But North Atlantic it is what it is.
Dang, we got 73 people on here.
Yeah. We were close to 100, but it's a middle of the work day for most people.
Coco's and your cruise, how fun. Do they have more activities than trivia on transactions? I got to learn the Cup song from Pitch Perfect, which I was horrific at. Me and Kimbo was having a blast of that. She's one of the fun squad. Coco, he's here till October, I believe. I've known Coco for 3 years. I've known him for quite a while. But what else have we had? We had horse racing this morning where you could bet on horses.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
I wasn't there for it.
The wobbly knees, all the old people. So that's what you were in the behind the fun. They had the wobbly knee contest where they had judges and they had all these people with like knee replacements and the ugliest knees, and they danced around and they paraded them around, and the judges judged on who had the worst knees.
With my torn meniscus, I could win that.
Yeah, and then they're having the frog racing contest.
The stabilizers are on. I actually asked that at the engine control room. I said, "Are these stabilizers on? Are they broken?" And they said, "Nope, they're on."
He said yesterday they might turn them on today. As of yesterday, he said they can't even turn them on.
Yesterday they couldn't because of the fog. Because there's whales out here too now.
Yeah,
We're in whale water.
There's
been a lot of whale sightings.
A lot, yeah. Posted on the Facebook group.
Just like your mom.
Yep.
This would be one of my favorite Serenities, probably, out of any
agree.
Serenity.
I took them around a little bit, and I just said, this spot of the ship really summarizes the entire ship. The attention to detail.
Yeah.
And it sounds stupid because it's hard to show on video, but like the painted deck. Every other Carnival ship, right, it's just the brown deck and it's got the planks and then the plants. Like they could have put 12 of them out here, but there's probably 100 plants.
There's
is there
1,
not?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I mean,
7, 8, 9. More than 10 I can see right now
look,
on this side.
And look, so just the attention to detail. Yes, they are special events, Drew.
Yep.
And the dinner tonight, are you ready for dinner?
Should I pull up the menu real quick?
Please. I was trying to remember what all it was, and I named some of the things, but I am excited about dinner tonight.
This is the time I'll pay $5+ for it.
Hey, I'll do it. Wait until you hear some of these things on the menu. It's gonna be packed.
Here,
too.
you want to turn it this way? See if we can get an angle of it.
Bam. That'd be tough to see, but here it is.
You can take some time, pause, see that. See, you want to go through the list?
Golf shrimp cocktail. Yes, please. Like that's already 1 for 1. Okay.
Bag out of wild mushroom,
So mushroom soup.
prosciutto, and melon.
I mean, yes, I would take that.
Baked oyster, Rockefeller.
Oh,
Sorry, my hands are shaking. It's like cold.
and the ship is moving.
Lobster biscuit, cream of broccoli, something I can't
I don't even know.
pronounce.
I'm for sure having lobster bisque though.
Good old salad, Caesar, pasta.
What is that? Smoked turkey and what? Farfalle? I don't even know.
Got that. There, get that angle over there.
Anko honey based salmon. Oh yeah. How about that? Broiled lobster tail and grilled jumbo shrimp. I'm taking it. Ooh, they got beef Wellington too. They never have beef Wellington.
This cruise, they had, I believe it was 10,000 pounds of lobster on board.
God.
And then
That's a lot.
they had over 250,000 eggs for this family.
250,000. That's insane.
Then you got your children's choice, a good old sea dog. I'm sorry, if you get a sea dog tonight,
Yeah, you're.
make sure your kids don't get sea dog there.
No. Beckett likes steak. He loves a steak.
I've done the steakhouse 4 times now, I think. Done a
We're
lot.
doing the new Italian tomorrow night.
All these seats are wet.
They are. Mr. Cruz fever.
Why
Can't
did you
wait for
tell me
Royal
this, Derek?
Caribbean Adventure of the Seas.
Wow.
September 23rd. We are going on the Harmony next July out of Galveston. We're actually going to make it a group cruise, so more on that maybe at the end of this one. Amanda was actually working. She's not working now because she's in the hot tub.
Is
But
the Allure and Harmony are going out right now, right?
yes, but the Allure's about to leave Galveston.
Because I know
And the Harmony's-
Nick's on the Allure. Is he on the Allure this week? Nick, if you're in here, correct me. Are you on the Allure this week or next week? He gets on I think this weekend.
Yep. She's the only one of the Oasis class that has not been amplified yet.
It's a throwback sea day. Are they doing the with? Yes. So they have 2 of them. They're doing one at 4:30 and 6:30, I believe.
Got to get my picture made with him.
Oh, there we go. Going on the Allure
Sunday, how about that? Somehow they'll be overbooked, Chris says again. They have been overbooked several times lately.
I still haven't ordered you those strawberries yet, Nick. I'll get on that. I still haven't gotten none from you, actually, so I'm a little disappointed. I'm just playing.
Hey, just wait. I'm going to order you a lobster tail tonight.
I can order myself a lobster tail tonight.
I'll order the third one. That's $5. Back to back on the Harmony this November. Rick, that's going to be awesome. And the big news with Harmony is Royal's going to start going east. It's a perfect day from Galveston.
Wow. So those are 8-day sailings then.
Yes, but those cruises, like, you better break out the freaking pocketbook.
Why?
Oh,
Galveston is so expensive. It's ridiculous. Like I would.
But even that itinerary is like 1,500. Well, no, it's probably 800 more per person.
Well, because for those that don't know, I'm going to GCU in Phoenix for business major with hospitality, because I'm being a cruise director, and I plan my schedule out so I can go Mondays and Tuesdays. I only have classes, so I can go on 5-day cruises on the the Radiance.
Yeah.
So I can do 4 and 5-day sailings.
Radiance has
I'm trying to
awesome
do once a
reviews.
month, but I'm not 21 yet, so I can't sail by myself. So I have to drag my grandparents with me. But once I turn 21,
I have not seen your
it's over.
grandparents yet, and we've been on here almost 2 weeks.
Oh, I killed them. They're in the morgue.
I do have to meet them before we get off the ship.
Yeah, I'll
Looks
make
like
sure.
we're entering a thicker fog. We may hear that horn again
I was.
every minute.
You want to go show them real quick?
Amanda gets. Yeah. I showed you earlier, but it's.
How wet are my pants? You got these things.
Oh, they're wet. You might as well get in the tub.
I was thinking about going to the hot tub
Well,
over
it's
there.
breaking up though. Look at that on that side.
This is one of the biggest hot tubs I have seen.
That's one of the we're seeing a ray of sunshine. Well, look over here.
Oh yeah. Oh, clouds.
Might get
are
rain. Yeah, maybe.
Let's say it looks like it's about to rain. We are really tipping.
Yeah, we are. We are.
Oh, we thought it was getting thick.
It looked like it was.
I think I might jump in that hot tub later.
Oh, I've got my trunks on. I'm about to jump in. I told Amanda I was gonna
Let's say once we're
Go
done
live
with this,
and then-
I'll hop in with you.
jump in. Okay.
Ooh, one thing. Hold up.
It is.
I think I just found a little secret compartment here. You can throw your sandals and stuff in there. That's
there you
actually
go.
smart.
So they don't blow away.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Oh,
Last day to vote. For Usnavi, let's see if we can get in the top 20. Bill, you just joined, but we're about to leave, actually. I've got a woman waiting for me in the hot tub, and I want to go to the hot tub. But Serenity, Absolutely beautiful. We will go live again later today. We will. Yeah, look, is that a light?
Yeah, these are lights. I see
Again,
them live at night.
just details. Okay, guys, we'll talk to you later. Have a good rest of the Friday. Chris, you're exactly right. Can never turn that down. I phrase that certain way because you don't get to say that all day, every day, right? I've got a woman waiting for me in the hot tub. Yeah. Don't get to say that much, but she is. So, guys, we'll talk to you later on. Love you guys. We'll talk to you later.
Have a good week.